Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
You can tell a lot by a man's lock screen, so I'm gonna go through some different ones and tell you what I think of them. If your man plays a sport or played a sport and he has like a team photo or like him playing the sport, like if he played football and he's like running with the ball, that's a green flag in my opinion. He cares about a sport, he has a passion in life, that's a good sign. I'm gonna get the most obvious out of the way. If he has a picture of you on his lock screen, that is probably the greenest flag a man can have. Now, if it's a picture of like his mom or like his pet, sometimes that's a red flag because they use that to pull more women. It's like, oh yeah, I'm a mama's boy, I'm an animal lover. You never really know with them. Those are the ones you gotta feel out a little bit more. Now, if he has Megan Fox, Summer Rae, or that LSU gymnast, I forgot her name, but she's so pretty, on their lock screen, you need to literally run. They are for the streets. They're probably like, there's no way you're dating someone that has that lock screen. They're not ready to be in a relationship. Motivational quotes. I think that's a green flag. They probably go to the gym, they probably live an active lifestyle, or they're like a business owner. Like whoever is like looking at that quote every single day, they have to be motivated in some avenue of their life. A cross or like a scripture verse is typically a green flag, but if it's like, I don't know, that's like a tricky one because sometimes that's like the F boys be having those quotes like in their Instagram bios, so it could be the same thing. Like they want you to think that they're like a good guy, but then they get like a bunch of girls and they have like a roster.
So, bottom line is, you have no idea what you're saying. There are way too many ifs, maybes, and probably coming from someone who's really sure about what she's saying. This is a green flag, this is a red flag. Having something or someone as a lock screen could mean nothing. Could have been just a mood. I could have you as a lock screen and still cheat on you every single day. And you, when you're saying stuff like, if he has that, it's a green flag, you need to be sure about what you're saying. There is no maybes, if, or probably.
If we're friends and you get turned into a vampire and you don't at least offer to turn me too, then we're not really friends.
If that's your go-to, vampires like they're real, you're way beyond cuckoo and we can never be friends. But sure, I'll play. If I was a vampire and you think you'll be my first choice, well, you're delusional and we can never be friends.
I have had the most humbling realisation this morning, and that is I've never not been played by a man. Long-term relationships, situationships, dating, I've never not been played or stood up or disappointed. The last time, okay, there was one exception to this rule, is my year 5 boyfriend. Well, he wasn't even my boyfriend. I didn't give him a chance, and do you know what maybe I should have done? But on Valentine's Day, he bought me a Toblerone back from his holiday, and he bought me one of those shark tooth necklaces on a bit of string, and he gave it to me in front of the whole class, and I said, thank you, but I don't want you to be my boyfriend because I don't fancy you. Maybe I should have just given him the chance.
No, maybe not, but you could have given a chance to all the good men that circled around you instead of going for all the F-boys. We all have a type, I get it, but when you realize your type keeps playing you, that would be the time when you say to yourself, let me try something different.
My life changed forever when I heard someone say that a lot of men don't marry like just the woman that they love, but they marry whatever girl is around them at the time in their life where they're like, yeah, I think I'm gonna settle down now. Oh, she's around. I'm gonna ask her to be my girlfriend. Just, it's time for me to get married. Did that make sense? Like, let that sink in.
Why? On a stupidity scale from 0 to 10, that will be a 12.
Let that sink in. Really think about that. And what if it's me? And what if I get married to someone just because they felt like it was the time in their life where they should start trying to get married and not because they like me? That makes me mad. That makes me really mad. But honestly, because I've been pondering this for weeks, I feel like I can spot these people. Like, I honestly feel like I can judge based off appearances, just like the way you carry yourself. I'm like, So, because I've been pondering, I needed to bestow the wisdom upon the yodel nuts. Like, let's think about this, girls. And you know what? We should all, you guys should all raise your standards, and I will cheer you on from, from here.
Well, as long as you're staying there, I'm good. If you've been pondering over what if it happens to you? Well, if it makes you feel any better, you're not gonna be anyone's first choice. You're not gonna find too many men who would look at that nose ring and think, but oh, that's attractive. And then as if that's not bad enough, you just opened your mouth. Let that sink in. Let what sink in? Who you first saying that about men are women who destroy their chances with every man they had, and they're using that as an excuse for why men didn't marry them. Men are already staying away from marriages. You think they're just gonna get married because you are the one that's close by? Sure, I'm not gonna have my life destroyed by the one I love. I'm gonna have it by someone I don't really like.
Why do men feel entitled to women that they can't afford? I'm sure a lot of you have already seen the video of the Triple M sitting on his couch, having himself a little tantrum about how women aren't worth marrying anymore because women don't woman anymore. Gone are the days of the 1800s where women enjoyed cooking and cleaning. Now all we want to do is go after wealthy dudes. Newsflash, cooking and cleaning aren't hobbies, okay? They're a job. And if you want a woman who performs that job for you, and you want a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home wife who's going to do those things for you while you're at work, you have to be able to afford it. So yes, the women that are willing to do that job for you are going to seek out men that can afford it. Shocking, I know. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Exactly. Who would have thought you're gonna prove that guy's point? Yes, cooking and cleaning are not hobbies. They're not a job either. They're a mean for you to not live in filth and also to keep you alive. And also there's a difference when you're looking for someone that is financially stable, maybe, and that someone can turn you into a stay-at-home wife, and someone who can provide you or is willing, because there's you, so willing to provide you with a luxury life and turn you not into a stay-at-home wife but into a gold digger. But what's really shocking is you think you can get either.
Put a finger down if you were with a guy for a year with commitment issues who told you that he needed you to hold on for a little bit because he got really badly hurt in a previous relationship where they were looking at engagement rings and thinking of having a child, and then she left him. So he wasn't ready to have you in his life fully. Because you loved him so much, you believed him and you ignored all of the red flags. You let him into your life, you let him meet your friends, let him meet your family. You used to go on weekends away together. You used to have this really nice little private secret relationship for a whole year, but it was okay because you believed that it would get better and you would eventually be in his life. Your friends and family start questioning you, saying, why are you listening to this guy? What is he going on about? Why are you not involved in his life? Has he got someone else? But because you're so naive and so silly and so in love with this man that you completely believe him, then after a year you finally realise what the hell is going on. So you start snooping, you go through his Instagram followers, and there was always this one person, and this is a woman's intuition.
What is? No, I mean, yes it is. It took a whole year for that woman intuition to kick in, but sure, I mean, why not? A few things though. He told you he wants to keep the relationship secret, and you accepted it because you were in love with the guy. When did that happen? Day one, week one? He met all your friends and your family. So when you say you kept that relationship a secret, what exactly do you mean by that? It's not much of a secret if everyone knows about it, is it?
Does anybody else's boyfriend publicly humiliate them on Instagram? I comment on my boyfriend's post about how he's so cute and I love him so much, and he acts like he doesn't even know me. It's humiliating. He acts like I'm a freaking fan commenting on his post. Look at this.
Yeah, he said thanks. What else do you want? And you commented that for the internet to see how amazing of a girlfriend you are. If it was for him, you would have told him that to his face.
Comment hi on this post if you're looking for a 27-year-old with a natural double D's and a wet kitty.
And 2230 men did say hi, ignoring the fact that bacteria live under dark, wet and warm conditions. She's a naive girl, she's not even gonna reply to you. And guess what? She didn't. Okay, let's see what this little angel had to say. I just invited him around my house and he got himself KFC and he didn't get me anything. Is this a red flag? Absolutely. He just showed up with KFC for himself and nothing for you. But that's not what happened, is it? What happened is he asked you multiple times, are you hungry? Do you want KFC? You said no. And now you posted a video asking if it's a red flag. Yes it is, but you're the red flag.
Guys, can you guys help me? My car woke up with new emojis today. There's that one. He's excited about something. I don't know what it is. And then there's that emoji down there. That one. It's like a treasure chest. Do you guys know what that means?
Yes, it means you need to pay up whenever you find that treasure. But anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.